U.S. President Donald Trump signed off on tariffs for steel and aluminum imports last week in the name of national security.
We want to build our ships, we want to build our planes, we want to build our military equipment with steel, with aluminum from our country.
By citing a national security need, Trump is bypassing Congress to impose the tariffs. On VOA's Plugged In with Greta Van Susteren, Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross noted that the definition of security in the law is broad.
It specifically includes factors like effect on employment, includes factors like the continued health of a critical industry. It includes a lot of things that a layperson wouldn't normally think was national security. But you've heard some of our national security advisors and our Department of Defense say over and over, economic security is national security.
Ross argues the tariffs could boost jobs and growth in steel and aluminum, while having limited effect on U.S. industries that depend on the metals.
So if you carried it to its extreme, and if the full 25% applied to all steel, then, and if that were all passed on to the price of a car, it would be $4 a month on an average car. So it's an amount, but it's not something that's going to cause mass unemployment in the automotive industry. Plus, the economy is really very strong right now.
Many congressional Republicans disagree.
There is a lot of concern among Republican senators that this could sort of metastasize into a larger trade war. And many of our members are discussing with the administration just how broad, how sweeping this might be. And there's a high level of concern about interfering with what appears to be an economy that's taking off.
Canada and Mexico, which get close to 90% of U.S. steel exports, are currently exempted from the tariffs, but Europe and Asia are not. Congressman Mike Bost argues China needs to reduce production to level the playing field.
Let's look at what they're really doing. They're producing over half the steel, and they're spreading it throughout the nation, and then those nations are then pushing into our markets.
Economist Jacob Funk-Kirkgaard disagrees with the unilateral action.
I think the problem is that there is a multilateral track run through the OECD to try to reduce Chinese overcapacity. It is true that it has been slow. I will be the first to admit to that. But it is a multilateral approach to it, and I think it has the best chance of succeeding.
U.S.-made products like Harley-Davidson motorcycles are targeted for tariff retaliation by the European Union, but Ross thinks the impact will be minimal. For Joan DeLuca, I'm Miguel Amaya, VOA News.